We went through World Gospel Outreach down in Honduras, and we went for medical and we did some structural things.
So like we had Jami was the dentist. She was working on people's mouths, I guess, teeth. She had one patient actually where her whole entire front 2 teeth were completely rotted. So she took them, she drilled out the rotted parts, and she completely reconstructed her mouth to where she, for the first time in who knows how long, was proud of her smile when she was done.
Also, we washed, a lot of them have lice down there because they don't really have showers and stuff, and we washed the lice out of their hair, which was really awesome to experience.
It's kind of just a humbling thing to see how they don't have, but they have so much joy. Yeah. And those who know Jesus down there have so much more joy than I've ever seen here with the people who have more than they could ever dream of down there.
Yeah, I really thought most of the people would be kind of like down in the dumps, like, oh man, I don't have this, I don't have this, all this stuff. Like there could be rooms about as very small, and there would be 10 people living in them, like the size of the bathroom even, and 10 people living in that. But even just walking around and helping these people, you guys didn't speak the same language, you had a big barrier in between you guys, and even just through smiles and stuff, you could connect with the other people and see how happy they were just to have 15 people come in and help them, and it changed their lives forever.
The culture that I saw was more of like a family. They're not scared to come up close. They aren't scared to give you a hug. They're very, very close quarters. They treat each other like they're brothers and sisters. Kind of how you should treat people, but I didn't really expect much because I'd never been on a trip like this. So I guess I really didn't expect the extreme poverty that was down there. I expected like stuff that I'd seen up here, like maybe like the projects in Chicago, that kind of stuff, but this was a whole nother level of poverty that I'd never expected. They were like, had oil barrels collecting rainwater for drinking water and water to wash their clothes and stuff like that, and I just never expected that.
So there was this one baby that came in with my mom, and she was very dehydrated and she was super pale, and it was just really bad. They left and they were like, okay, we'll find some help somewhere else. And my mom really felt like she needed to help these people. And so she went and she tracked down Brian, our main pharmacist guy, and she was like, we need to get this medicine right now. And he somehow, I don't know exactly how, he found that medicine, and we had to try and track down the family. And this little baby, her sister, she had a big butterfly tattoo on her face, the only one that our artist did on her face, and they ended up finding her, and they ended up finding out where her mom was and getting that baby that medicine.
This man, like, he said he had already accepted Christ, but a long time ago, and since then he had struggled with drugs and drinking and a bunch of bad habits, and to see him like recommit his life to the Lord right there really was like, wow, that just touched your heart. I mean, in so many different ways. I think we have so much for granted. We take everything for granted. Like, we take the fact that we could eat every day for granted, and things that are missing are like thanking God every day. Just like telling God, thanks for giving me this, thanks for giving me this life, thanks for letting me live in Northwest Arkansas, thanks for letting me have a family that loves me, stuff like that.